The war in Ukraine is being overshadowed by our turbulent politics and the explosive Mideast. But a victorious conclusion remains crucial for us in the free world. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. The grinding conflict in Ukraine gets no headlines here, but decisively defeating Putin is still possible. Doing so is essential for thwarting his ambitions to recreate the old Soviet empire and his goal of dominating Europe by destroying NATO. A U.S. and NATO failure would have catastrophic global consequences. It would only stoke Iran's aggressive designs, which will trigger a major Mideast war that will involve the U.S. It will feed China's desire to establish political control in the Indo-Pacific region, including turning most of the critical South China Sea into a Chinese lake, as well as supplanting U.S. influence everywhere in the world. One recent example, a modern, about-to-be-completed Chinese-financed and operated port in Peru. U.S. policy with Ukraine has been murderously bizarre. We let Ukraine get enough to stay in the fight, but not enough to win. We're in constant fear of what Putin might do. It should be the other way around. Washington should immediately remove all self-defeating restrictions on Ukraine's firing U.S.-supplied missiles against key military targets in Russia. The Kremlin has enjoyed this sanctuary, putting it to good use in preparing attacks in Ukraine. There has been since May a gradual easing of some restrictions on Kyiv being able to fire a certain kind of missile, but certain military targets remain restricted. Moreover, Ukraine is still forbidden using the most powerful missile system, the Army Tactical Missile System, anywhere in Russia. The delivery of badly needed F-16 fighter jets may finally start next month. These should have been made available 2 years ago. Whether it's aircraft, missile systems, and tanks, Washington has always dragged its heels. The delay in Congress approving the latest appropriation of assistance was a bloody disgrace, allowing Russia to gain more territory because Ukraine didn't have the needed weaponry to respond. Isolationism was a disaster in the 1930s. It remains so today. Given the proper and adequate means to fight and freeing it from idiotic restrictions, Ukraine could still hurl back the invaders, even though Russia has superiority in manpower, tanks, artillery, missiles, and aircraft. Kyiv has already severely hampered Russia's once mighty Black Sea fleet, sinking about 1/3 of its ships in the process. In fact, Ukraine may well cut the road and rail links connecting Crimea to Russia. Russia's territorial gains have come at immense cost in manpower. The Kremlin is now offering potential recruits in Moscow $22,000 to sign up. Despite Ukraine's disadvantages, Russia has achieved no strategic breakthrough. Washington must end the hesitancy now. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.